to get to the 30 for a first. It's Randall out of the backfield who gets the pass.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Takes it from the gun. Mark Ingram with the reception.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Mariota's now completed 4 in a row.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Going deep, and it falls incomplete.
Watkins has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. 40-yard field goal attempt coming up. Drives it through for the field goal. And with that field goal, they now have the lead late in the second quarter.
That was a nice drive by the offense. Oh, my gosh, they executed some plays, some tough situations. They overcame, and that's given them the lead with that field goal.
Cox is running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Dropping back 3. Scanning the field. Incomplete.
Wow, Jim, he had a guy open deep that time. It looked like a good throw, but just out of reach of the wide receiver.
Second down following that incompletion. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
They bring in the extra tight end. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out. And this defense comes up with yet another stop here before the half.
Good job by the defense. The offense, they are struggling in every way you can think of so far today. At halftime, they might have to think about changing some of these starters out.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Raiders have it at the 24. And it's batted down. Heading into the half, this offense was looking for a little momentum boost, I guess, Bill. That's why they went for it. Instead, it jumps up and bites them.
Yeah, your guess is better than mine. You're losing a game. You take a chance and go for it on 4th down. Bad decision that time by the offense.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Panthers come to the line with an empty backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Let's go. Mariota's got it in the gun. Reeves first down. The Panthers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. In the red zone. Mariota's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. 1st and 10. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd and 10. Surveys. Carolina in the end zone. Touchdown. Watkins, 2nd touchdown of the game. The Panthers for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Panthers ready to kick it away. Cox is going to test the coverage here. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
The Raiders take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision of going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. It's 2nd down and 3. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. 3rd and 3 coming up. One more snap and halftime.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Scans the field. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. The Panthers take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Mark Ingram with the reception. The Panthers now move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
1st and 10. Williams there to make the stop.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And that's Cromartie in on the stop. They're in the hurry-up mode. Now 1st and 10. Amari Cooper has the catch. Cooper's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. Mariota's back in shotgun formation. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play. The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback. Nice job that time by the offense, getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
1st and goal from the 4. The give. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
Cox is going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Raiders offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Launches it down the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
Newton's going to take it from the gun. Wilkerson gets to the quarterback. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. From the gun, Newton. And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing fourth down in a hurry. Potlish is back now. He'll be punting. The Raiders call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The Raiders don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Raiders will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Halfway through the third quarter. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers get a big break here. The offense is backed up inside its own territory. They decide to go for it on fourth down. The defense comes through. Now, can the offense go out there and make them pay?
First down at the 16. Brought down by Dansby. This will be second down. Ingram lines up in the backfield. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The Panthers have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Get ready.
3-step drop. Jordan Reed has no stopping him now. That's a touchdown. We're getting late in this game, late third, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers.
They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Raiders back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had fourth down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on fourth down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision.
Going to take it the distance. And in for the touchdown.
I think it's something that's not said enough. You got to be a pretty tough guy at that quarterback position to play in this league. That time he takes the hit, but he still throws that pass. And how about that? Right on target for a touchdown.
Looking across the middle. Intercepted.
Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a two-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
The receiving team has the recovery. The Panthers have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.